I tried to land and they cheesed me. I got popped by the DOT, man. I'll tell you guys about that. I'm going to tell you guys about getting popped by the DOT. I'm going to tell you what happened, what he said. That's very important for every driver to know. And also, we're gonna walk out here and see if they're waiting down the road for me. There's some high winds out here on 95 and 395. If you're in California or Nevada, it's 80-mile-an-hour winds, man. It's blowing trucks over. They made us all pull over. There's a bunch of us ganged up here, and I think they're waiting up the road trying to catch one of us trying to leave. This one cat just came up and he said, every time you're in the freaking area, the dang DOT shows up and starts, doing all kinds of crap. So anyway, so anyway, yeah, man, they got me, man, but it's my fault, man. They got me. I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on, just a second. I hope I don't get blown away by this wind. But anyway, man, it had to do with my weights and my California mark. See, these guys, man, these DOT officers are sharp. They sit on the side of the road and they see a truck go by. They got tail signs they look for. They can tell if you're a little overweight or something. But this here, if you're in California, the center of your rear axle has to be lined up with this 40-foot mark right here. See that 40-foot mark? See how it's lined up? That's California legal. That's the California bridge law. They say your tandles need to be right there if you're running in the state of California, because if not, the bridges are substandard and it'll mess their bridges up. Anyway, remember that word, substandard. Okay, so anyway, what I did when I picked this load up, it's pretty heavy. I knew I was going 395 north. You saw that video I uploaded about the ice and snow and all that. And that pass on 395, the video's called Car Goes Off the Cliff, So, thinking ahead, what I did was I took and slid the tandems back a little bit from the California mark, just a hair, man, to put a little more weight on my drives, and it would give me better traction on the ice and snow or in the high wind. So, I mean, I thought, I'm not far from Nevada. All I gotta do is make it to Nevada, I'll be fine. But Nevada is my concern. It's some passes, So, anyway, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. No, man, I passed the DOT officer, and he turned right around and pulled me over, man. And he said he could tell that something was going on. I mean, like I said, they got stuff to look for. And so he did the 3rd degree, man. He put me through a level 2 inspection, man. And he told me, he said, I could write you a big ticket for that. He said, but I understand you're trying to be safe. I explained to him why I did it. He said, I understand you're trying to be safe. And it is a little overweight. It was. I explained to him, I said it was a little bit overweight when I picked it up. But I was also full of fuel. I knew I'd run at least about a half a tank out. And that would, that would knock some of the weight down. And I understand there's a variance with the weight. You can be a little over. And he said, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Just make sure it's California legal. Okay. So I did that, and so he let me go. He didn't write me a ticket, man, but boy, he sure could have got me. There's that lighting. There we go. Anyway, yeah, man, he definitely put me through the 3rd degree there. But what he said was, the very important thing that he said, because he looked the whole truck over, he wrote down VIN numbers for this and all this crap, and took pictures of the equipment. He told me, so I'm taking pictures of the equipment for our files, and he told me, he said, as a professional CDL driver, he said, it is your responsibility to determine if something is right or wrong. It is your call. He said, if you feel your equipment is ever substandard, and that's the word he used, he said, it is up to you to say, he said, it's up to you to make, one of 2 decisions. Either report it to the Department of Transportation or refuse to drive it. He said, it's up to you. to make that call. You always need, he said, you need to always remember that if you ever find yourself operating in substandard equipment, it's up to you as the professional CDL driver to, you know, to make that decision whether you do it or not. I mean, I understand what he's saying, you know, is that, hey man, it's your freaking license on the line, you know, so if you get into a situation, I don't really understand what he's talking about the trailer, because this is a Central trailer. It's a pretty nice trailer, man. Yeah, Swift truck on a Central trailer. But the truck, I got no complaints with the truck or the trailer, so I don't know, man. But he made sure he told me that if you ever find yourself hauling substandard equipment or using substandard equipment, it's up to you as a professional CDL driver to report it to the Department of Transportation or refuse to operate it. So there you go. So anyway, that, and yeah, let's go up here and see if they got this road closed down. Yeah. So anyway, man, I didn't get in any big trouble, but boy, I could have. From now on, I will be very, very careful. I'm not moving those tandems away from that California mark, not even a hair, because it wasn't moved that much. I only slid it back, I think it was 2 notches, you know, to give myself some more traction on the ice and snow and stuff. But you know what? I thought, boy, that'd be a good idea right there. Put some more weight on the little more weight on the drive, and that might help me. Oh hell no! Don't do that. Don't do that. Leave it on the California mark at all times. Don't move it, no matter how close you might be to the border. There we go. You see him? Roadblock! Hey, trying to not get run over here. Hey man, that freaking wind's blowing, got to blowing hard, man. I had to take off running to the truck. So anyway, there's a bunch of us out here. The wind finally calmed down a little bit. Boy, butt blew me down. Anyway, there's a bunch of us out here, man, ganged up. This little mom and pop gas station truck stop kind of thing. And when none of us can leave, man, north or south, the road's blocked both ways. This little mom and pop gas station here, I bet they're doing some business right now. And all they got are those heat up burritos and tater chips. Hey, funny thing about that is there's a doctor that lives out down the road that he sends his nurse up here to get him a bag of Cheetos every day. That's pretty cool. So that's where we're at right now, man. Stuck out here in the desert again. High winds, man, and DOT running up and down the road trying to find some reason to pull somebody over. But, you know, I guess they're out there trying to save lives, man. And that's kind of what the officer, that's what it kind of told me. He kind of told me that, you know, that they're looking out for our safety and others. And it's our responsibility as professional CDL drivers to look out for our safety and the safety of others. And so anyway, I guess I understand that. So I didn't get a ticket, but boy, I sure could have, man. So anyway, I guess that's a wrap for now. And I appreciate everybody sticking with me and watching the videos. And I got some more coming. So that's it for now. Y'all keep watching. I'll keep you posted. Tried to land and they cheesed me.